Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jess. I am currently 31 weeks pregnant. I'm due with my third baby on May 23rd, and basically this video is going to be like a baby haul. I have had 2 kids before, so I have a lot of stuff that I'm reusing, and then I bought a few things new for this baby. I'm gonna try to break it up into categories, but it's not gonna be perfect. Before we get too far into the video, I would love if you stick around, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and then check me out on Instagram, and let's go ahead and get into the video. The first category I'm gonna talk about is baby clothes. Basically, when you have a newborn, you need like simple clothes. You don't need anything frivolous, so everything I'm gonna show you is very, very simple. I actually only have like 1 pair of actual baby pants for like 0 to 3 months. So just keep that in mind. This is very minimal. This is my 3rd kid. I've tried to do the frilly thing. It doesn't work. The first clothing item I'm gonna talk about is these little baby socks. I think the best thing to get is just plain white socks. It is nice to have socks on their feet because in the beginning they do get cold. My kids just will hang out in a onesie sometimes. It's nice to have some socks on them. I also double these as the little hand mitts. I do not buy the hand mitts so that they don't scratch themselves because they don't stay on. I think it's a waste of money. I think you can just use little white socks. The next clothing item is hats. So most of these are from my son, and then I've got a couple new ones. The nice thing about these are all like the little top knot hats. The nice thing about these is that if your baby's head's smaller, you can undo the knot and then like tie it tighter. But they're just nice in the beginning to keep their head covered. Basics, you need white onesies, long sleeve, short sleeve, whatever. I would just get white onesies. These are the Gerber Organic. By the way, I'm gonna link everything that I can down below, so if there's anything you see here that you like, just go ahead and check out the links below. But these long sleeve ones are nice. This is like one I'll take to the hospital because they do have the cuffs. Not all long sleeve onesies have that. The Gerber Organic does, and you can find them at Walmart, on Amazon. I got this at a secondhand store. I also have a bunch of short sleeves and stuff like that. Next thing is just other onesies. So I've got just a few like patterned onesies like this. This is super cute. This is Cloud Island. You can get that at Target. They come in like a 3-pack. And then the last thing that I would recommend getting like 6 of for your new baby. They come in 3-packs. It's the Cloud Island brand again from Target. But these are the footed pajamas. And the nice thing about these is, number 1, they do cover their feet. Number 2, they have the little cuffs on the hands. And then they zip from the bottom to the top. So it's nice in like the middle of the night to open it up at the bottom to be able to change them easier. Next item I have are bandana bibs. I really like bandana bibs because when you put them on your baby, they kind of like bunch up so that it'll catch anything that falls off the baby's chin. You won't need these right off the bat. I like just these plain black and white ones. They're from Amazon. Clearly I have more clothing than this. These are just the basics. The last thing I'll talk about for clothing that I think you should get a couple of just while the baby's like pretty newborn are sleep gowns. So you can get gowns that don't have a knot on the bottom that are just open, or you can get the ones that tie on the bottom. This is just one that I got off of Amazon. It came with a hat, but they're nice. It has the little mitts on the outside. These are nice when they're very, very newborn, and you just, you have to change the diaper constantly. You have to check their umbilical cord and stuff like that without having to pull their legs out of like their pajamas. The next category I'm gonna get into is sleeping. So the first thing I'll show you is a mini crib or a bassinet. So we have a mini crib. We found it at a garage sale for $5. I ordered a new little mattress for it. It's like a like a cradle size mattress, and then I painted it. So finding something the baby can sleep in safely when they're under 6 months old is really important. The next thing for sleep that it's not necessarily an essential, but it is nice to have, is a sound machine. We got a portable one. I'll link this. I got this at Walmart, but you can find it on Amazon as well. If you have other kids and they're running around your house when you're trying to put your baby to sleep, you can play this and it kind of drowns it out. So just something nice to have. Okay, I'll show you a few different kinds. So swaddle blankets are very important. This is like a muslin swaddle. It's a different material. I like these because they're huge. They're nice, like when your baby spits up, it absorbs a lot. They're okay to swaddle with, but not like super tight swaddle. These are just like the regular receiving blankets, but you can swaddle your baby when they're little, but then you can also like use them as burp bags. That's what I use these for most of the time. And then you can get something like, this is a copper pearl swaddle, something with a stretchy material. This is also really big, but these are nice to get a nice tight swaddle on your baby. A couple things that I use for like sleep time swaddle is number one, the Halo sleep sack. This is what my kids have always started off in at the hospital. I know it looks terrible, but it basically has the Velcro and then the zipper, and you Velcro them in and so on and so forth. Safe sleeping. What I really, really like, I didn't have this for my first kid, but I did for my second, is the Love to Dream sleep sack. This is actually a sleep sack where you can let them have their arms up. Or there's like a stage 2 version where you can take the arms off so they can have their arms out once they start rolling over and stuff. But this is nice because it zips up or down. So you can just zip this up and change a diaper, zip it back down. It's really lightweight. Okay, the next category is going to be like bath time / cleaning / health. So first thing I recommend is some sort of bath like this. This is the Angel Care. Haven't taken that off yet. But this plastic, this gray plastic in here, I don't know if you can see, but it's like kind of gives. It's not like hard plastic. And so you can set this in your bathtub and then the water just comes through it and then you can just hang it to dry. The next thing that you'll need for bath time is baby soap. We use all kinds of different brands. There's Aveeno we like to use, Johnson's we like to use, and then I do have a couple other like samples that I'm gonna try. So we'll see how they work. Along with that is lotion. We mostly use Aveeno lotion, like non-scented lotion, but we also use the lavender kind. And then there's the Bedtime Johnson's lavender like calming lotion. We use that too. I don't have it with me here because it's in Jay's room, but Jay does have like really super sensitive skin, so he uses Aquaphor, like the thick like looks like Vaseline. That's what he uses. So if this baby tends to have any skin problems, we will use Aquaphor. And important things to have health-wise: nail clippers, a nasal aspirator, or a nasal, what do you call that? Aspirator, a nose sucker, the thing that sucks the stuff out of your nose. A thermometer, a little baby brush. You might want to buy like a couple little washcloths, like soft washcloths for the baby, but honestly you don't need a lot, and you don't even need like a baby towel. Our kids use like regular towels. They're custom for them, like they have their names on them and stuff, but it's a regular like adult towel. And they've used them ever since they were babies, so they grow with them and all that. You don't need a bunch of towels or little robes or anything like that. Next category is going to be feeding and diapering. I will be breastfeeding for at least like the first 8 months. So a couple things that are important here are little breast pads. Super important. You probably want to have a pump of some sort. Right now I don't have a pump. I got rid of my old one. But I do have the Haka, so I'll talk more about this in a separate video, but that'll be nice to just get some extra milk in case I need to store some away. Breast milk storage bags, I have mine, but they are downstairs. 1 or 2 bottles if you are breastfeeding. If you're not breastfeeding, then you're gonna need formula in bottles. And then any type of like nursing tank, or like even a sports bra, you can use a sports bra, pull it up and nurse. But a nursing tank top that like clips down, that's something, I have 2 of those. And then I have a nursing bra. But those are really nice to have if you're nursing. And then when it comes to changing, for me, I think a diaper caddy is really, really awesome. You can have all kinds of stuff in there, but wipes and diapers, of course. Starting off, that's really all you need for like feeding and diapering. If your baby happens to get some sort of rash or really, really super early on, I would recommend just using Vaseline or Aquaphor. For newborn babies, what I've used to help with like gas and stuff is Gerber Soothe. I don't have any right now because they were out of stock, so I haven't bought any, but it's in a little drop bottle, and basically if you're breastfeeding, you can drop it on your nipple right before the baby latches, and if you're bottle feeding, you just put a drop into their formula bottle or even in their breast milk bottle. I forgot one last thing for feeding. I think this has been through 2 kids and this is gonna be the 3rd kid I'll use it for, but the boppy or some sort of breastfeeding pillow, this is really nice. You can just put it around you. It helps to be able to like prop the baby up, and then if anybody else wants to use it to hold your baby, I sleep it with it sometimes, and when the baby gets a little older you can prop them up with it. So the boppy is really, really, really nice to have. It is worth your money if you're planning on having just 1 kid or more than 1 kid. I've used that thing so much. The next category is going to be gear, and this is gonna be the last thing I talk about. First is a car seat. This car seat is still under warranty or whatever you want to call it from my son, so that we use this with him. We cleaned it up and now we're going to use it with this baby. Okay, the next thing is right back here, and this is when they get a little older, but this I think is important to have. I know this is like a terrible way of showing you, but it's one of those like rolly around things. I've had a few different kinds of these. The nice part about this one is that it's like perfectly circular and it has a ton of wheels. So the ones that only have 4 wheels, they get stuck in places in your house. This one we found secondhand at Mommy and Me. I haven't used this one specifically, but it like moves so easy. Not something you need right off the bat, but if you can find one secondhand or if somebody has one. This brand is called Kids and Koalas, so I'll see if I can link it below. Next baby gear item is some sort of play mat or like play gym, whatever you want to call it. We have all hardwood floors in our house and we don't have like rugs anywhere right now because rugs are so flippin' expensive. But this is nice, something like this to lay down on the ground. You could even get like a big blanket, but I got this on Amazon, I believe, or Target. I'm not sure, it'll be linked either way. But just something for them to lay on. You can throw toys. This has little attachments. It's good for them to do tummy time or just lay on their back and kind of just look around. You obviously need a stroller. I do have a stroller that goes with the car seat. It's out in the garage. We cleaned it up as well. We're just using the same one. I'll link it below. It is the Ebb and Flow Sibby. It has this little attachment that you can put on the back of it that's like a scooter that Mara actually rides on. So if you have like an older kid that's like 3 or 4, they can stand on the little scooter on the back, but you can also take it off. I think I'm on to the last thing. Last baby gear item is going to be a baby carrier. This is the Moby wrap. This is just like the regular big long, wrap, and you can look up videos of how to use these, but these are really soft. They're really nice for newborns to keep them close to you. But if you're going out on an adventure or if your baby's getting bigger, it's nice to have these type of wraps, like the ones that are a little heavier duty. They come with all the clips and stuff. The brand is Infantino. I'm not sure if they make this exact one anymore, but I'll link one below regardless. It seems that I keep forgetting things, so this is for real the last thing. Something that I have found is really nice to have are these 5-in-1 like covers. So this is from Copper Pearl. It's just black, nothing fancy. And then this, I don't know what the brand is, but I know it came from Target. These are just like big covers, just like one big piece. And so it can be a breastfeeding cover, just like this, where like your hands are all inside. You can take one arm out if you want to, or however you want to do it. But then it also doubles. You can wear it as a scarf or whatever. You can put it over the cart at the grocery store, and then we use these mostly as a car seat cover instead of having those big like thick ones that you have to zip open. These are nice to cover the car seat, and then if you have it on the car seat wherever you go, then you have a breastfeeding cover as well. This video is getting kind of long, so I think that that's going to be all that I share for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check any of these items out, I will link as much as I can down below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and then don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I gotta put everything away. Whose idea was this? I don't even remember where all this stuff goes. It's there.